Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to do face swaps using the Flux.2 Klein 9B model. To get better results, we're going to use a Lora called Best Face Swap, or BFS, by Alice. You can find the download link in the description. To get the best results, the developer has provided a specific prompt. Just scroll down to find it. You can use this as a starting point or refine it further to improve your results. Now, let's focus on downloading the Lora. Scroll up and click on Files and Versions, and in here we can find the higher rank Lora for the Flux.2 Klein 9B model, named as BFS Head V1 Flux Klein 9B Step 3500, rank 128 SAFA tensors, which is around 663 megabytes. So use the download button to get it. Or if you want to use a lower rank, which is rank 64, then you can use that. Or if you are using the 4B model, then you can use this Lora instead. But in this video, I will be focusing only on the Lora made for the Flux.2 Klein 9B model. So after the download is finished, let's see where to put the file inside comfyui. So let's open the comfyui folder. As always, I will be using the portable version. So let's open the models folder. Then find and open the Loras folder. So this is the folder where you put the BFS Loras, no matter if you are using the lower rank Lora or the higher rank Lora or the Lora made for the 4B model. Just put it here. Now let's switch to comfyui. So this is the workflow that I am going to use in this video. This is a very similar workflow to the one I used in the previous video. You can get this workflow from the description. So let's talk about the major difference in this workflow. This workflow supports both in-painting mode and non-in-painting mode. We load the BFS Lora using the Lora Loader Model only node. This is added between the Load Diffusion Model node and the LAN Paint K sampler. In this node, you can see that I am using the higher rank BFS Lora, made for the Flux.2 Klein 9B model. Now, as I said, this workflow supports both in-painting and non-in-painting modes. By default, the workflow is set to non-in-painting mode. If you want to use the in-painting mode, then change the switch from true to false in the Switch Disable In-Painting node. In-painting is very useful when your photos have a lot of faces and you want to replace a face selectively. For now, let's disable the in-painting mode by changing the switch from false to true. Now let's focus on the image loader groups. The first group is for loading the main image where we want to replace the face. The second group is where we load the image of the new face we want to use. Basically, the second image will provide the face that will be swapped into the main image. Before we begin swapping, I will show you the main image so that you know what her face looks like. So this is the original face. Now I will show you the second face. This is the face we are going to swap into that main image. If you want to increase the output resolution, just change the value in the float set megapixels node. Right now, I am using 2.0, which means the output image resolution will be around 2 megapixels. The Flux.2 Klein model supports up to 4 megapixels. So if you want a 4 megapixel output, just type the number 4 in here. Just remember that as the resolution increases, the generation time will also increase. Now let's focus on the prompt. This is a refined version of the prompt I showed you earlier on the BFS Lora page. Because this prompt is very long, I am not going to speak every word. You can get the full text by downloading my workflow. Right now, I have made the prompt universal so that it works well with most images, but you can always refine it even further to suit your needs. Now let's do the face swapping. Let's run the workflow and see the result. The face swap is complete, so let's take a look. As you can see, the face has been replaced. Actually, not just the face, but the whole head and the hair were replaced as well. The result is really good. You might notice a slight zoom effect, but this can be reduced by using the in-painting mode, which I will show you later. Now let's replace a head in another image. Let's go back to the image loader groups. In the first image loader, I will choose a different photo. I am going to use this one. Let's open it in a new tab so you can see the original face. This is the head we are going to replace. Now let's run the workflow and wait for the result. The generation is complete, and just like the last one, this is a great result. If you are ever not impressed with a result, you can always run another generation to get a different variation. I like this one, so let's move on. Now, what if you have a photo that has a lot of faces? How can we swap faces selectively without affecting the others? First, let's load an image which contains multiple faces. Let's open it in a new tab so you can see them clearly. In this case, I only want to replace the face of the person wearing the pink tank top. Let's close this and see how we do that. First, we need to enable the inpainting mode by turning the switch from true to false in the Switch Disable Inpainting node. Next, we need to draw a mask around the person whose face we are going to change. Let's open the image in the mask editor. Use the mask brush to draw a mask around her. Because we are replacing the entire head and the hair, we have to make sure the mask is big enough to fit the entire change. Now let's save the mask. We are ready to go and we do not need to change the prompt. Let's run the workflow and see the result. The swapping is complete, so let's take a look at the result. Like the last one, this is a good result, but there is still a small problem. If you look at the jaw of the person on the left, you can see it has some similarities with the swapped face. This shows that the diffusion model edited her jaw as well. To fix this, we need to refine the mask. Let's go back to the first image loader group and open the mask editor. Using the erase brush, let's erase the parts of the mask that are overlapping onto the other person. Now let's save the mask. We are ready. So let's run the workflow and see the result. Well, the result is improved. You can see here that the face swap is better than the last one. Like this, you can do a lot of better face swaps with the help of the BFS Lora. So guys, try my workflow and the Lora and let me know what you think about it. Thanks for watching. See you soon with another video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.